to them. The all-seeing guys. The all-seeing guys. With Greg and Joe. The all-seeing guys. The all-seeing guys. Greg and Joe.
Hello, welcome to episode 250 of the All Seeing Guys podcast with Greg and Joe. I, of course, am Greg, and I'm joined, as always, over the Skype waves by who are you?
The one and only, obviously, Joe Jackson. I don't know the one. I'm going to
Obviously.
retract that. I'm retracting that statement. The one and only.
Yeah, you attracted
There's
the one and only. Yeah,
literally
beat yourself up a bit there, didn't you?
Four other
Now
Joe
introducing
Jacksons.
the one and only, obviously, Joseph Jackson. And
I
you're,
think
just
I'm the
walking into
only-
Aldis.
I'm not even the
You're just,
only
entering
alive one.
Aldis.
Yeah. There's so many other more well-known fucking Joe Jacksons as well. So yes, I am.
I was gonna say, I saw I passed a lorry, I think this morning, on the way to work. Jackson's fencing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I'm
all
aware of that one.
I could think about was you with the sword fencing. Like,
That's a nice twist on it.
like me stood there then. Oh, Jackson's fencing.
Yeah.
like
oh, Jackson's fencing.
off he
again.
goes again.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like you got the whole outfit on. Randomly, one of my horror stories I wrote in school, that was the killer's suit.
Oh, was it? That's not bad. That's a good one.
Because he just raided the sports cupboard in the school in my story and put that on.
I feel like
And
this.
went on a killing spree.
I feel like fencing is somehow involved in the film Urban Legend. I don't know if I'm getting that mixed up with.
I don't know, you may be.
I think I might be potentially getting that mixed up for some reason with I Love You Man, which is where it's Paul Rudd's hobby is fencing in it.
I always find fencing's always used to almost like introduce a character, like maybe not from the start.
Well,
but, like,
it's
you
a
know,
good
during academic,
reveal, isn't it? It's a good reveal moment
Like,
where they have to take the
I always
mask
remember a
off.
scene with scenes in Smallville would start with Lex fencing. Like, as the
Oh,
credits
maybe
look,
that's
still
what I'm
going
getting
across the
mixed up
bottom.
with.
Like that would pop up. That's very different to. Oh, he was in Urban
He was
Legend, wasn't he?
he was in Urban Legend.
He
though.
was.
That's
Oh,
the
wasn't that
thing.
weird that we just made two weird references? Wow, man, that was
Yeah.
weird. Like the fencing reference took us round and then it was circle. Then the same actor.
That did, yeah.
Was to the same point. Wow.
Fuck knows what his
That's
can't
deep.
remember- don't know what his
That's
name
deep,
is.
man. I found that really. Whoa, it's blew my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, welcome to episode 250 of All Seeing Guides podcast with Greg and Joe.
Quarter of a century, man. Can you believe
It's
that?
insane. Absolutely mad. Back in episode 72.
Yes.
Yeah, Joe's like, yep, like, you have no idea.
Yep. Can't tell you.
I mean, I had to look it up myself.
Can't
I don't
tell
know
you
the
what we talked
episodes of
about.
that far back. Back in episode 72, we did a Tuck It In special where we looked at the bad and humorous Kingston pub reviews.
Oh yeah.
And we're going to do it again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
This isn't us
it must have
exposing
been
the
by now like
businesses.
6 years.
Yeah, it's been a while. I remember working in Tommy Hilfiger, and somebody who used to work there messaged me being like, "Oh, we listened to the episode. What she worked in a pub.
Yeah, yeah,
She's
yeah.
like, we listened to it
Oh,
while we
yeah.
were doing the open.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, we listened to it while we were doing the open in the pub, and it's like everyone was pissing themselves. And she's like, the people of hospitality in the pub trade salute you. Like,
Oh, nice. Yeah, good. Thank you. Thank you very much.
So yeah, this isn't us exposing the businesses of Kingston. This is, we're patrons of most of these establishments that'll be coming up.
At
it's more
some point, we have definitely been in almost. I'd like to think we've been in almost every pub in Kingston.
Yeah, there's still one I haven't been in, which I didn't know was there till a couple of years ago, and I need to hunt it down. It's like the other side of Kingston Bridge, the Kingston train station, but it's down one of those roads, and it's quite big. I've looked it up on maps, I've seen it. I hope it's still open.
Oh,
But I just never knew it was there.
Canbury Arms.
I don't know. I can't remember what it was. No, I don't.
I went to
don't know
one
if
round
it's
the back.
Canberra Arms.
I went to one round the back recently.
Is it a small? Is that the small one?
No, it's not.
There's the really small one with the little lights outside. That's the Canberra.
No,
Arms,
it's like a
isn't it?
white one, and it's I think it's
maybe.
quite big.
Yeah. Oh, but perhaps that is it.
Maybe.
We'll figure that out.
Right.
But yeah, we've probably been to most of these places, and it's more because it's funny, and we can decide for ourselves just how justified the bad review is, or if we need to tuck it in. or we agree and we move on. This time, so I've not fully read all these. I've kind of skimmed through and been like, right, that's pretty good. Blah, blah, blah. And I've only done them within the last year.
Okay.
So I'm not going back like 7 years. They're all within the last year. Maybe a couple of them are 2 years because it was slim pickings.
Yeah.
And again, it's not an attack. It's just because they're funny.
Yeah.
But before we do that, I also got some of the responses actually were pretty good on a couple of them.
Oh, a good old reply.
Sometimes there's a couple where I've gone for the response over the actual review.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Geezedropping coming up first though. Before we get into that, we'll hear snippets of a conversation. We didn't have that context. What did you hear? What did you hear? What have you heard?
Geezedropping. Having a listen.
Right, geese drops.
I've got.
Have you got some ready to go, Joe?
Yeah, well, I've got sort of like Luke sent me one as always because he's a fucking legend.
Top shagger.
So he sent me one, but it's kind of not a geese drop, but it's like an interaction that you have, but it is quite funny.
Okay. Okay.
It just says
he had.
Yeah. It just says, brother, I'm in my favourite pub in Slough. It's 5 minutes past 7 on a Sunday. You look like you'd love it up the arse, my brother. Want to meet me in the shit house in 5 minutes? He followed this up with...
Did he?
He followed this up with, I fucking love this place, man. And yes, the answer to your question that you are thinking right now, it was me that he asked. Oh, and the next answer, he never showed up.
Fucking A.
He never showed up.
Good job.
I feel like Luke. I feel like is the kind of person that is not really taking the offer up, but is intrigued to see how far it will go. So he said yes, and was like, "I'll see you in there in 5."
Got there waiting.
Got there, waited, never showed.
Where could he be?
Basically,
I'm in the shit house.
Basically, well done, Luke, for calling that guy's bluff.
Yeah, fucking A. Keep doing it. You'll get there.
Thank you.
So eventually we'll have it. It'd be like that Yes Man film.
Thank you.
Really bluff to one day it's not a bluff.
Yeah, how far does the Yes Man film go in?
Yeah, just keep doing it to one day it's not a bluff. I always remember Lee telling me about not the film but the book. I haven't seen the film, but he read the book, and he said there's a bit in it when, and it just sounds so awkward because he's going to say yes to everything, where he bumps into his ex-girlfriend on a train and she's on a date with a new guy.
Yeah.
And they get chatting and he's like, what are you guys up to? And she's like, oh, we're off to here. And just being polite, they were like, oh, do you want to come? Oh. And he was like, yeah. and then Lee's like, it basically ended with the guy telling him to shut the fuck up and eat his fish.
God damn.
That was fucking brilliant. Right, I actually heard some geese drops. A guy on the phone.
Should we? That would be an interesting episode. You and me for a week have to say yes to anything and to see what the outcome.
Horrendous.
It'd be awful. It'd be absolutely
really
fucking awful.
I'd only be at work. I'd probably just do more jobs I didn't want to do. And sign up for, if I go to a petrol station, sign up for whatever they ask me. Yes, let's do it. Yes, absolutely. Yes. I would love to donate extra money, yes.
Fine, and maybe when we were slightly more sociable and went out a bit more, this would have been a better experiment.
Yes, yeah, if we just stay at home.
Yeah.
I've got new internet.
Where it's safe. It'll just be Netflix.
And I've signed up to
Netflix asking, are you still watching this? Yes.
And I'm a Mormon now. Right, okay.
What do you got, my man?
I heard 3 geese drops. One was a guy on the phone, and it sounded pretty heated. And he, as I walked past, he was like, "No, slushy is partly melted ice." No, slushy is partly melted ice.
I want to know what the person on the phone was getting slush puppies confused with.
He didn't say
partly
slush
melted
puppies.
ice. He just said slushies.
They go throwing brand names over this man's. This could be this man's empire.
That's it.
Because I walked past a bit later on, and he was still having quite a heated debate about slushies and ice. So I think maybe he worked in the business.
Maybe.
Like,
he was a slushy salesman.
I mean, he was in like a suit and stuff. It sounded quite serious.
Yeah.
But it was just weird to walk past and it being quite a serious conversation and hearing, "No, slushy is partly melted ice."
Yeah.
Fucking idiot. It's like that's what it felt like he wanted to say afterwards.
I feel like that is the best description for it. I don't know how else what else you could confuse it with.
Yeah,
it's partly melted ice.
Maybe he was on the phone to the ice company and they're like, You can't make your slushy
He's just
without
like,
our ice.
listen,
He's like, slush. Ice is only half,
ice-
not even half of it.
the
The
ice
rest of it's pure
company-
love and passion.
The ice company's like, listen, we haven't got any partly melted ice this week. Will a full block do? And he's like, no, slushies are made of partly frozen ice. I'm going to have to go elsewhere now.
You think I took on my father's empire to listen to this shit? I'm
Do you know
the
who you're
slushy
talking
king,
to?
goddammit,
Do you know who
and
you're
it's
talking-
partly melted ice.
This is Jeffrey Slushy you're talking to.
You shut your mouth, Malcolm Ice. Right, fucking hell. My next skis drop. This one, I was in the Albion. Some students were sat on the table next to us,
Okay.
and I heard one of them go, "He was like a 19th century dandy."
What the fuck? Oh,
Which I liked.
The students of this day and age are a new breed, where they know such
Yeah, I
words
enjoyed
as
that one. I thought that was good.
And
He was like a 19th
17th,
century dandy.
a 19th century dandy.
19th, yes. The big difference between the 17th
Well,
and the 19th
obviously,
century of
200,
dandies.
200 years is a long time for a dandy to evolve.
You know, there's a lot of time you got to let dandy thrive a bit.
Yeah.
This one, I heard a lady go. She was just talking to a friend down the road. He was like, that crazy lady we saw on the bus. She's from Chesington. I live in Chesington.
Theory.
I live in Chesington.
Theory
So,
confirmed.
Yeah.
Oh
You
dear.
know, that crazy lady we saw on the bus. She's from Chesington. Stu
I
says
bet you know.
eavesdrop.
I bet
Cheers,
you know
Stu.
exactly who she is as well.
yeah, we're going to avoid her at all costs. Cheers for the heads up.
Oh, say no more. I know
Thanks
exactly
for
who
the
you're
heads
talking
up.
about.
Stu, Geezedropping, having
Yes,
a listen.
Stu. Yes, Stu.
Fella just walked past me on his mobile phone. I don't know why I'm doing this voice, but I'm sticking to it.
Yeah,
Fella
fair.
just walked past me on his mobile phone. Of course I'm alright. Fuck me. How'd you know? I haven't got clean on the pants, son. Thanks for that, Stu. That was great.
Yeah,
How'd
thank
you
you.
know I haven't got clean on the pants, son? Because you stink of shit.
Yeah.
Cheers, Stu. Sam sent one here. I almost read Sam's out as if Sam was one of the characters because there's two people listed here, but no, Sam. Then here we go. Man 1. What do I need to know about this movie before going in? Man 2. Captain America is black. Han Solo is the president. Which is good.
That's good. That is good.
I mean, it's not good, but it's
good, no.
funny. Like, it's more the Han Solo is the president.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the guy's takeaway. There you
What
go.
do I need to know about this movie going in? Fair.
Captain
Fair.
America.
Fair.
Marin sent one. Same girl. Marin Geezedrop. Right. I think I've actually missed one bit of Marin's there, and I've copied and pasted it there. Here we go. Oh, no, here you go. She was just telling me. Same girl said these two sentences. Okay. I've had 2 bereavements. What's your problem? I started dating, and then 2 people died.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Is that related to the bereavement?
Yeah. Is that related to the
something.
relationship? 2 people
Something's
died.
going on there.
She is cursed.
Yeah, just from her dating. I don't know.
Yeah.
She didn't specify that the people she dated died. Comes across that way.
No. I mean, I just assumed there's probably like 2 like people she knew or like a family member or something died, not like the people
Yeah.
that she linked with on whatever social appearance. I don't know. I lost it. Yeah, I
can
got
do it.
distracted by a Windows update.
I thought you were going to say. I was expecting you to say like gathering, but then you went with appearance, which I quite
no,
liked.
I was trying to think of. I was trying to.
I didn't see it coming.
I was basically trying to think what the non-abbreviated version of app would be, and apparently appearance is what my brain landed with. Application would have been better, but
Right. Are you wearing a collared shirt or just a white t-shirt?
no, it's just a white t-shirt underneath a thinnish
I thought
jumper.
there's points where it looks like Joe, you're wearing like a grey long sleeve top that looks like a jumper from here.
Yeah.
And you've got it looks like you had a white collared shirt. Honestly, with that and the way you've been talking with your headphones, it's like I thought you were like selling me like a new mobile phone network or something. like it looked like you're just in a call
I
centre.
can give it a go
But
if
you
you
know, I
want.
can see now you're not wearing a white collar.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
that was a bit of visual
Yeah.
discussion there, viewers.
That's all right.
I know how to podcast after all this time, still, obviously.
If we were doing
Bloody
this
hell.
on YouTube, it'd be fine. But
Right, now I've got to read shit, so this would be really interesting.
Good stuff.
Yeah,
Thank you.
episode
Sorry.
250, a bit buzzed today.
Thank you, everyone, for sending in your geese drops as always. That is very much
Cheers,
appreciated.
thank you. We do appreciate it, thank
Yeah.
you. Keep doing it, please. Please, God, keep doing
For
it.
the love of God, keep hearing stuff.
Right, let's go on to our first review. And I kind of started trying to do it almost like a pub crawl.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, only people in Kingston might be aware of that direction. So.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But I thought that'd give me a good spin on it, you know?
But this is, the Google reviews have kind of sort of been a theme this week, really, haven't they, for us?
Yes,
Well,
yes, they have. Yeah. That's what made me think to do it.
yeah.
That's what made me think to do it.
Shall I mention it? I don't know.
No, I don't think so. I think even this, I'm not going. It's too much.
Okay, maybe after Sam's changed jobs, we'll talk about it.
So yeah, Google reviews had been discussed recently. So yeah, maybe. And you sent me a link, and I clicked on it about some other reviews, and for some reason it wasn't working on my phone. It kept saying chapter was gone or whatever, blah blah blah.
That's
it just kept taking me to a completely different message board. So I ended up going old school.
I found
I liked the idea, so I went old school.
Yeah, I found a Reddit sub which was about like Google reviews or angry Google reviews or something.
Yeah.
And I was sort of I thought like, oh, that's pretty good. And then I was just like, oh, I should probably write some of those down or like screenshot them or something. And you were just like, don't worry, found a load of fucking updated updated pub reviews of Kingston. We're good to go. So
Yeah. No, I was thinking about it, so I just sat down and did it. You kind of fall down a rabbit hole, like doing
very
it.
easily.
It's fun.
Yeah.
So we are gonna start with the Ram. Only 4 months old, this one.
Okay. When was the last time you went to the Ram? Let's also like figure this out as well.
Okay.
Right?
Last time I went to the Ram, I don't feel it was that long ago. Actually, I think the last time I went to the Ram, possibly, in fact, I think it was the last time I went to one of the restaurants that's going to come up later.
Oh, okay, okay.
So yeah, a few months ago, it was before Christmas for sure. Like
I
think it was not long after I got back from Sweden, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it was not long after I got back from Sweden.
I
went to the Ram. It was alright though. We just sat there and had a couple of beers. It was fair. It was like a Tuesday evening, but it was fairly it was early still. It was fairly busy. Right.
I was there in 2022.
Right. Okay.
So it's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that is a while for that.
Yeah.
Pardon me. We visit regularly, and yesterday had the worst service I've experienced at any pub. 2 staff members were having a very loud conversation at the bar with a lot of swearing and were ignoring customers and laving dirty glasses onto the table so long we eventually took them to the bar ourselves. I think she meant to put leaving. When I said laving then, they were like, what's he done? She has written laving, but I think she means leaving dirty glasses on the tables. I took them themselves. If a young guy with dark hair and a moustache and a young blonde girl are working, then run, because you will get 0 service from them. Very disappointed. But found another lovely pub to frequent instead.
Okay.
So I had a happy ending.
There you go. Just not at the Ram.
Had a happy ending.
Just not at the Ram. Oh well.
Not, yeah.
Well, I mean, I've been.
I do really enjoy the description of them, and then if they're working, then run.
Yeah. Like
Not even leave, like run.
Yeah, they're not
like
gonna
leg
attack
it,
you.
like run, patrons, as fast as you can.
You can't catch me. I'm the Google reviewer. I've got a track record, not a track record at the Ram, but I have been kicked out from there a couple
I think
of times.
everyone's been kicked out at the Ram.
I don't know what their fucking problem is.
I've been kicked out the Ram before.
Yeah, easily done. I've mentioned this.
It's
before.
easy done.
Easily done. Like easy.
And there's a lot of people I know.
Like you're not even trying
kicked
to
out the
cause
Ram.
trouble. Like
I don't think I've ever been kicked out of any other pub.
I've been so I've been kicked out once and it was justified. And I've been kicked
What, the
out.
TV series?
Once was justified and the other was
Timothy
unjustified.
Oppolon impression.
No. One time I jokingly put an ashtray under my jacket, like I was, hey, look at me, I'm taking this, and then the guy fucking saw me and snatched it off me and told me to fuck off out of his pub, and I was just like, what? And then like the manager came over and was just like, is everything alright? And I was just like, no, this guy's being a cunt. And then they was just like, okay, well, you need to leave. And I was like, fair, whatever. Like, It's just so it was so dumb.
I'll take my ashtray too.
Yeah. As I said, that was the unjustified one.
Right.
And then the second time, I had my dick out on their trellis in the garden. So like, that's just like, you can't do that apparently.
No, you can't do that. No,
you cannot.
No.
No, you cannot.
Well, I mean, yeah, no. So okay, fair enough. Is that 2022? Was it?
No. That was like way before. That was when I was
you've been
still
back
like,
since. You've been back since.
Like once before. After that, and then like there was a long time where I hadn't gone there. This was like back when I was working for Jessop's, when I was like,
of course, yeah, I used to see you there quite a bit. You used to drink red wine.
I occasionally did, yeah. I don't know why.
I don't know
why.
When it was the Ram and it was quite nice outside, you just always seemed to have red wine. I just seemed to not that I was with you, but I'd see you down there sometimes without really knowing you. We'd have very brief interaction at that point. We would be like, all right, mate, and stuff. But I kind of just remember seeing. I didn't really know you then.
It was only that was when we kind of sort of saw each other because we worked down the same street, and that's where we had not yet both realised that we both drank at the Cox. Like at that point. So we were just like, hey, how's it going? Like something like that. But it was usually because I was with like a whole bunch of people from Jessop's and someone would just have wine and I'd be like, can I have some of that?
Yeah.
And I don't know, it made me feel sophisticated. It was great.
Yeah, of course, getting your
an
dick out,
interesting. Well, there you go. It's a sophisticated task that requires a sophisticated drink.
Something a 19th century dandy would do.
Yeah, dude. Well played, sir. What a callback. All right. What's next?
Okay,
what do you got next?
She gave service 1 out of 5. I mean, I
think 1 out of 5 is a bit. Maybe like a 2, but like.
There will be. Didn't she? No, they were waiting to be served because they say the people were fucking swearing and ignoring them and talking, and they were leaving dirty glasses on tables, and they took them. I don't know. We don't know how busy it was. 2 members of staff. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not here to judge them or fucking say if they're right or wrong.
We don't know the circumstances or the context. We think it's fine.
Seems pretty justified, that one. I don't know if that's the case. It seems pretty justified. Happens. We've all done it. I've been the member of staff that probably would have been complaining about that before in a job. If they were talking.
Yeah.
That time when me and Dave had our back to the fucking door when we worked in the Bennett Centre and we were doing Gollum impressions. And I fucking turned around and this woman just went, excuse me, and she was like fucking right behind us. And she was all the way down to the shop and we hadn't noticed because we were too busy going, stupid fat it's like the back of the fucking... And then I had to turn around and look her in the eye and act normal. Like she hadn't been hearing that. The 30 seconds it took her to walk up to us. And Dave doing it too.
Amazing. What, Surgeon Dave?
Yeah.
No.
We were both doing it.
I can't see.
Yeah, we were taking it in turns. We were honing our practicing our Gollum impressions.
That's good. All right.
He started it.
It's still his fault. It's all Dave's fault.
Right, sticking with the Ram. Would give 0 stars. Oh yeah, I've got a couple here.
Right.
Would give 0, and this isn't picking. I'm just grabbing ones that look fun.
Yeah.
Would give 0 stars if I could. Manager on duty lies and says Asahi is not available. Yet another member of staff pours one. It sounds like a riddle, doesn't it? Sounds like a weird riddle.
Sounds like a conspiracy.
Answer me this riddle. Manager on duty lies, says Asahi is not available. Yet another member of staff pours one.
Yeah.
Promotion via Green King gave a voucher, and she is actively not accepting it by lying. Now, fair enough, if I was honest, but Green King Metropolitan Pub Company are to be made aware. Bad business practice. Food 1 out of 5. Service 1 out of 5. Atmosphere 1 out of 5. And you put a shaming photo of the outside pub.
How dare I just
Something
haven't
upset
got.
This man.
I know,
I don't think there's lying.
Over 250 episodes of this podcast, I'm fully aware that I am somewhat an angry human being.
We've got angrier throughout.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, I've only got older, so
we don't shout as much, but we just come in at a base level of being angry.
Yeah. But like, I'm never angry enough to write a review. Like,
only one I did was fucking Benson's for Beds.
No, fair enough. Yeah, no, that because
like,
that was
after giving constant updates on what was happening.
6 episodes of content. That was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was like 6 episode saga.
That was
and
a
right
saga,
at the
mate.
end, I did the review, and then I read out all the other bad ones that have been on there.
Yeah, man. Fucking Benson's for Beds, man. the saga
Right. I don't quite understand the whole voucher. She is actively not accepting by lying. Basically, it seems like, he got upset he's sorry. I think this guy has to tuck it in a little bit, if I'm being honest.
Yeah,
I don't know if you need to go throwing off like a 1-star review.
Tuck it the fuck in.
And you can just tell it's bitter and angry because he didn't take his voucher and because he didn't get the Asahi he wanted.
You didn't get one...
So it doesn't even mention he had food, but he has given it a 1 out of 5 on food, 1 out of 5 on service, 1 out of 5 on atmosphere. If he had got his Asahi, I wonder if the atmosphere might have been better for him.
Maybe.
So
maybe the food as well. Did he even order food? Because there's absolutely no mention in that thing of him getting food or having issues with it.
Well, it just says they didn't take his voucher.
This is bullshit.
Christ.
I feel like my theory here is that guy has based his whole experience around him getting that one Asahi. And it's just like he was, but like that, not even just that. He's just like he's been building up to that. He's been planning for this day, and he's just like he's fucking stoked. He was beyond stoked. Probably did it on like a Thursday, and he had to go half the week through without getting that free Asahi, and then it hit, and he was really fucking waiting for it, and then he got fucked over, too excited, and he's just like it's all blown up in his face. That's all I got to say.
Ruined it.
That's all I got to say.
Yeah. I didn't
Unfortunate for him.
Well, that's what's happened there. So tuck it in. Tuck it in. Right. Last one from the Ram. And this one, fucking hell. This one's a bit more of a sensitive subject because it doesn't even dance around. It stomps right through a roast dinner and what is expected from a roast dinner.
Oh, okay.
And what there is. So we talk about, maybe not on the podcast, but we did. There was always a roast dinner discussion at some point, or at least Yorkshire pudding based.
Like a roast. Roast's great.
This one was a year ago. 1 star. Avoid the Sunday roast in this place at all costs. I love it when people put at all costs. like there's a Reese. Like there's something so like instrumental about you wanting to go there, but you need to make you avoid going there. Yeah. Like at all costs.
Yeah. Proceed at your peril.
We could go. We can go to this pub, or we can go to this pub, or we can swim across the river and go to the other one. Nah, you know what? It says here avoid at all costs. All right, we'll swim across the river. I think that's probably the safer. Yeah, at all costs. They're probably right.
Yeah, we'll probably get sucked under by the current, but it's at least if we don't, we'll have a good roast on the other side.
Oh my god, this is... I can already tell this is that classic... I'm a loyal customer. When they start with that, I'm a loyal customer. But this one time, someone's not to my liking. This is how I feel this one's going to go. Okay, avoid the Sunday roast in this place at all costs. Have eaten here at least 30 times previously without complaint. They have clearly changed their menu. The food was served to me today was absolutely awful. I don't know why I said that so weird, but I enjoyed it. The food that was served to me today was absolutely awful. The portioning was ridiculously small. My partner had the beef. With who? My partner had the beef, which was so overcooked. It looked like old leather. I had the pork, which used to come reasonably generously portioned. Fucking hell, that's a mouthful. I had the pork, which used to come reasonably generously portioned.
Oh dear. Sorry,
what do you think about that penis?
I'm still recovering.
Reasonably generously portioned.
Still recovering from the beef comment. Sorry. Oh dear. He had reasonably portioned pork. Was that?
No, reasonably generous. Fucking, I can't say it now. Reasonably generously portioned.
Oh, that's unnecessary. That.
The pork used to come in that portion. Mm-hmm. Today it was one small cut from a pork joint. The lovely full roast potatoes are no more. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh man.
Oh dear.
Fuck. Okay, sorry. The lovely full roast potatoes are no more. Now it's half a dozen. Is this a piss take? I don't think it is. I generally don't think it is a piss take. Oh, okay, here we go. Right, sorry. Oh my... We're still on the potatoes, mate. We're still on the potatoes.
We're only just
I need
on
to
the
do the full
potatoes,
potato bit. You ready?
All right.
The lovely full roast potatoes are no more. Now it's half a dozen. What look like Iceland potato pieces.
Like wedges.
Okay. All right, you know what? This next one would piss me off. The gravy was watery.
Oh yeah, no,
That's fair enough.
No, I want to.
I wouldn't throw a 1-star review at place, but over it. But yeah, okay, watery gravy would piss me off. But apple sauce, it was even more so.
I want a gravy that I can punch. You know what I mean?
I want a gravy fucking like plimsolls, mate.
Yeah.
Like liquid fucking plimsolls.
I want a gravy that I can punch and I don't even break the surface. That's the sort of thing I'm looking for. Like,
Yeah. Where am I? Here I am. Gravy was watery. That apple sauce was even more so. The Yorkshire pudding, which previously was the making of the ram Sunday roast. Oh. Wow. Okay. Is now the equivalent of an Aunt Bessie frozen Yorkshire pudding. Oh no. Oh, good dear.
I mean, that's bad, but I need to know he needs to give me more of a description of what the previous Yorkshire pudding was.
Well, it was the making.
Because I do agree.
The making. Did you know hear about
but that's not enough. Like, I need to know about the shape.
Making of the ram.
Is it like a square one? Is it like is the Yorkshire pudding the entire plate and everything's inside it? Like what's the deal here with the
Yeah, okay, I know we're obviously... Because
I'm there.
Touching a nerve now. We're a bit passionate about gravy and Yorkshire puddings.
I'm there. Like, Yorkshire puddings are like a...
Joe's there.
It's a great... It adds something a little different to the meal. It's great. It's fantastic. That's why they fucking snuck their way into Christmas.
Coming over here, sneaking into our Christmas. You're welcome, Yorkshire puddings.
When I was growing up, I don't remember Yorkshire puddings being a part of Christmas dinner.
I do.
Well, fuck you.
Because I didn't really eat much on Christmas dinner apart from like the meat and the Yorkshire pudding. Pretty much, I do eat a lot though. I eat a lot more now.
Yeah,
when I was fussy little eater. But
we should definitely as well. Do you remember when you found that place that said like it was like all you can eat Yorkshire puddings? Like, it was a pub or something.
Yes, Glass House in in New Malden.
In New Malden. There you go. Yeah, I think we should go. I genuinely think we should go to that.
Yeah, I'd have to book I think it's only on Sunday. I'd have to book a Sunday off work for it. That'd be awesome.
We'll get something. We'll
bottomless gravy and Yorkshire puddings.
Get some numbers together for that one. They won't know what it's them, Greg.
Yeah, 3 numbers.
A formation amount of people.
Right, well, there's still more to go here.
Okay,
right, Yorkshire pudding,
we're still on the ram.
I know, it's still the ram, which was previously the making of the ram Sunday roast, is now the equivalent of an Aunt Bessie's frozen Yorkshire.
Yeah,
The kale was raw. Still, if you fancy parting with £19.50 for such an awful meal, then be my guest. All right, you know what?
I feel like the price of the roast has gone up. I remember paying maybe 15, 16 quid for a roast, but not 19.
I don't think that. I don't. We're kind of used to going to places like Antelope and Albion, so I actually think £19.50 is quite reasonable. Like,
I don't. They're not that. Surely Albion or that is. I feel like that's still very expensive for a roast.
No, I don't think so. I don't know.
Shit.
I could be wrong.
All right.
It depends. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Shows you how long it's been since I had a roast.
I've not had a roast in a pub for a long time. Such an awful meal, then be my guest. Never again for me. The one place I thought I could go for a half-decent Sunday roast has gone the same way as all the others. Prices raised, quality lowered. There's a lowering quality, and then there was what I was served today. Jesus. Sorry, I was picturing the guy from V for Vendetta when he's do you remember that he's a newsman and he's doing that big speech. You know what called godlessness. I'll say it again. Godlessness. Like
that is a vexed
I'm a goddamn fearing I'm a God-fearing Englishman and I'm goddamn proud of it.
I just so don't like making a fuss about apart from I tell you what, the only time where I've just been a bit vexed about the service was, do you remember when you, me, Ed, Lizzie, Sarah went to that American style place?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, Jackson Rye, whatever it's called.
Yeah, and we all ordered, and mine just didn't show up, and it was just what the fuck, yeah. But then they gave me free drinks, and I was just you know what, this does make up for it.
Yes, and that time we waited forever for your burger at McDonald's, and it never came, and we had to get.
We were
back
playing
to
a gig, and I was just fuck this, yeah. It was oh my god, yeah. That put me in a bad mood, and then fucking someone had to give me a sausage roll or something
This one I think is a little bit tuck it in. Yes, there's some issues there, but I don't know if you throw 1 star, especially if you've been there 30 times previously without complaint, and the one time something just hasn't. I know you're still paying customer.
That's
bullshit. But I don't know if you
bullshit.
throw 1 star so quickly. I don't know. There doesn't seem to be any staff interaction that was that was angered them. It was just didn't like the meal. All right, fair enough. Your 31st visit obviously turned it. Now you're never going to go back.
That is a man who jumps vastly to conclusions.
Right, now we've now popped down the road. We're in the Druid's Head now.
Okay, yeah, another
We're in the
favourite of
Druid's
ours.
Head.
That's a favourite
We're in
of
the
ours.
Druid's Head.
We like a a cheeky pint in there, don't we?
I do like the Druid's Head. Yeah, whenever I meet Victoria for like bi-monthly getting pissed. We don't even say where we meet anymore. We just say a time. We know we're going to meet at the Druid's Head.
Yeah.
And sometimes we'll have a couple there. We usually meet there. Sometimes we eat there. If we haven't the last few times, meet there, and then we either go on somewhere else or we literally stay there. Usually we do go to the Albion and get a pizza.
I
If
think
it's sunny, we'll sit there and eat.
I think I've actually no. I have been. Actually, have I? No. I think I've been there more times than sat outside and drank than I have been inside that actual pub.
Yeah,
like,
I'd say that's the same for me.
But it's always just like it's like come rain or shine, fucking
Yeah.
no matter
It's
what
a nice
the
during
season.
the day pub. I like the beer gardens. A nice during the day drinking place.
Also,
to go. Good place to start.
Great place to start. But also there is just that it's a high possibility that you might see someone crazy. It's just something.
Oh yeah.
Usually, I've had some
During the day, for
bizarre,
sure, yeah.
seen some bizarre shit in that place. In the
Yeah,
day,
yeah.
in the
Likewise,
day.
yeah. Likewise, yeah. Especially during the day, yeah. Right, here we go. We're in the Druid's Head, and you know what? We're sticking with Sunday roasts here. Okay, 1-star review from a year ago. Oh my god, I just dropped my phone. 1-star review from a year ago. Was going to this pub for a Sunday roast, but they don't do a Sunday roast. Went to the Ram for a Sunday roast. Oh, it's the same guy.
Is it the same guy?
No, it's not. That'd be amazing if it was.
Oh, that's good.
But they don't do a Sunday roast, so went to the Ram for a Sunday roast. The Druid's Head have camembert fondue on the menu. You can keep it. And sticky toffee pudding with crushed shortbread. Laughable and pretentious. The Druid's Head is a Green King pub. Some of their pubs used to have an excellent steak and ale pie. Not the menu here. Kiss, 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 kiss. Okay, now, after that, okay, the manager on shift, whoever, the owner, has responded.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm very confused by this review, as not only do we do Sunday roast every Sunday, including yesterday, but the steak and ale pie is still on our menu. And the guys updates his review to respond to the Druid's Head's response.
Oh, superb.
Okay.
Superb.
In
right.
reply to the below reply by the Druid's Head, on your own website, no Sunday roast and no steak and ale pie. Be professional and update your own website. I select a pub by the menu on the website.
Say website again.
And your excellent steak and ale pie by the famous super chef Tom Kerridge. Is it Kerridge?
You're fucking kidding me.
Has got smaller and not as good. Is it still made under the direction of Tom Kerridge?
That is peculiar.
I never knew that. I don't know that was a
That
thing,
is
is it?
peculiar.
Is it still made under the direction of Tom Kerridge? Oh my god, that was a great interaction.
Under
Holy
the direction. So just Tom Kerridge just stands over people and just guides them on how to make the pie.
Fuck. Right, this guy can tuckle in. 1-star review because he went in, he was going there, looked on the menu, saw there wasn't a Sunday roast menu on there,
Yep.
so he went to the Ram,
Yep.
but because of that, left a 1-star review for the Druid's Head. And just broke down. Basically, he's reviewing the menu on the website, from what I gather.
Yeah.
Right?
It does.
Because he's
appear
talking
that way.
about they have a camembert fondue on the menu. You can keep it. Oh, that's my favourite bit. That's my favourite bit.
Keep it.
my
I don't know.
favourite bit.
I kind of like the bit about the dessert where he calls it pretentious.
Oh yeah, laughable and pretentious.
I think it was the delivery that I liked the most. Laughable and pretentious.
Yeah, I swear on when I did the episode 70, the last time we did this, I just did one voice for all the reviews. Like it's the same guy leaving them, the same person leaving them.
Yeah.
Right, that was great. He can tuck it in though.
Yeah. No,
Like,
this guy.
he can
Yeah.
tuck it in. He's
That
fucking
guy
laughable
can
and
definitely.
pretentious. He can tuck that one in. Oh my god, that's funny. Right, we're still at the Druid's Head.
Just 2 seconds, mate.
Oh, hello.
Oh, I got action outside my house, man. There's police and fucking ambulance out there.
Right, we just had a brief pause in the episode there because there's like loads of police and ambulance right outside Joe's house.
Not loads, but there is an amount.
You made it sound like there was loads.
No, I said there was an ambulance and police outside.
Oh right.
I don't know quantities.
Oh right, I thought you looked out and was like, "Whoa, it's all kicking off out there." I thought there was like crazy shit.
I can
going on.
see the ambulance, but I can't count how many police are out there. But there was a bit of arguing outside there earlier. So I don't know.
Shit. Okay. All right. Anyway, so yeah, there we go. Love that one. Right, we're moving on to. We're still in Druid's Head. Mm-hmm. Okay. Food is no longer traditional English pub classics. Everything, even fish and chips, is smothered in cheap and disgusting spicy seasoning. Yuck. All dishes are seasoned and Asian Oriental inspired with no clear theme. If we wanted an Asian meal, we would have gone to a curry house, Thai or Chinese. English pubs should stick to traditional English food.
That's boring, though.
Shame, as this used to be one of our favourite pubs in the centre of Kingston for many years.
But that's like, do you remember what like traditional pub food was? Do you remember it? Like it was
sure.
boring as fuck. It was fish and chips.
Just fucking microwave.
It was
shit
just
all the time as
bullshit.
well.
Like
The bigger chain was
pie and mash. Not even pie and mash. It was like sausage and mash, and there was just like cod and chips, just fucking peas and everything. Like boring as fuck.
If we wanted an Asian meal.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, if we wanted an Asian meal, we would have gone to a curry house.
Thai or Chinese.
Thai or Chinese.
Yeah, the options, mate.
Well, then fuck off then. Go on, do one. That should be the response. For the love of God, I wish I could respond to people like that.
This was a year ago. I've definitely eaten at the Druid's Head since then, more than once probably. And I honestly don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I do remember they did have like the Korean menu and stuff.
Yeah,
there. I remember like
they did spice
Korean
bags.
barbecue. They got like the Korean barbecue chicken burger and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
but they did that bag of spice, which was like chips and chicken, and it was fucking great. I had
it was cool.
I had like a kilogram of wings in there, and then we soon realised that half of that kilogram was bones. But I still had a kilogram of wings. Like,
I love my bones.
Yeah, it was delicious.
Still today,
I remember
on my neck. My victory.
I remember going up to when I was ordering food, and I said to the person taking the order, it's just like, is a kilogram of wings a lot for one person? And they just looked at me and just went, yes. And I was like, cool, I'll have it then.
I'll take it. Do you know what? I do like the response here. Thanks for taking the time to review and offer your thoughts on our menu. Our menu is centrally set for us, but I will happily feed back your comments to our marketing and menu design department so they can digest.
Digest is good. Nice pun.
It is good. Right, where are we now? Oh, I think this is the last one at the... Oh, still at the Druid's Head. This is the last one at the Druid's Head. Okay? Okay food, but service was shockingly bad. My friend and I both ordered a quinoa burger. Quinoa burger? Can I never say that word?
Quinoa?
Burger. That came with chips and a very small side salad. We waited at least 10 minutes for cutlery. Waited another 10 minutes for ketchup and mayo. He brought us one tiny cup of each.
How
for
many
two
wise?
people.
How many wise?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
Jesus,
wise.
that's a lot. That's a lot of wise. Must have been tiny.
That's a lot of wise. Yeah, must have been tiny. We asked if he could bring us another portion, as we are 2 people, but it never arrived. That's 4 R's at the end of the
What is this review?
Just to let you know. Bring us another portion, as we're 2 people, but it never arrived. The cup was so tiny, 4 O's, tiny, that the ketchup was only enough to spread on one half of my bun. But the burger had no sauce, that's all caps, but the burger had no sauce at all, and was very dry. In total, we waited 30 minutes for nothing. The food was okay, but not good. And the waiter was just terrible and had long, dirty nails. Seriously? very disappointed and will likely not return.
Jesus Christ. Oh, that is
It's too much to like.
That's so I don't. What's like the emphasis on words?
The biggest
and shit?
issue, I think, here. I mean, there is weight. That's annoying. I get that. But I think the biggest issue here seems to be the ketchup, and they have put a picture of the pot of ketchup next to
That seems
them.
pretty
And it is a small
standard to
pot,
me.
But that is standard. Standard is small though. But I'm not defending. But yeah, I do. This one gets a half tuck, I think. I'm not reviewing them. Tuck it in a little bit, just because of all the caps, all the extended words.
Yeah.
Like, just because in it's all about the ketchup. It's all about the sauce.
I feel like a half tuck is probably a great description to start with. But yeah, is probably a good offering to that one, because it's like I understand that you've had like a bad food experience, but there's no need to write like a fucking twat.
It's funny. Let's move on to O'Neill's. No, O'Neill's is pretty good. What do you think we're going to be facing in O'Neill's?
How bad the fucking bog is.
Oh, there were lots. It was too easy. We discussed it last time in episode 72. Not that it mattered, it was so long ago.
Yeah.
And plus, it was all the reviews were older, but there were a lot of reviews popping up about the toilet in the Ram being the worst one.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah.
And I have to agree, on a Friday, Saturday night, it's fucking bad in there.
The floor gets so fucking wet. So
slippery as shit. It's horrible. Right, we're in O'Neill's. 1 star, 5 months ago. Very rude bouncers who try to pick a fight with you for no reason. No lyrics for karaoke. Very pixelated graphics. Waste of money with expensive drinks. Wouldn't recommend to anyone. Food 1. Service 1. Atmosphere 1.
Right. So if there's no lyrics for karaoke, then is it technically karaoke?
Right.
Or was it a DJ and you were so drunk that you thought it was karaoke?
I just like the sudden, like, the jump. Like, the jump from, like, the big, very rude bouncers who try to pick a fight with you for no reason.
Yeah, I mean,
that's quite...
I've never...
But then straight to that, we just go to, no lyrics for karaoke.
Yeah, that basically, the list that he's done that in is the reverse of how he got kicked out. Was very, very drunk. Like, so they stopped serving him. So he went to go and blow off some steam by thinking karaoke was on, but actually it was just a DJ. What you should be saying, no lyrics or microphone.
Yes.
So it was just a drunk person on stage singing a song that wasn't even playing, to the point that the bouncers had to come and kick him out, like he had done nothing wrong, like he's now thinking he hasn't done anything wrong, but it's the bouncers actually protecting the other members of the fucking place being there.
Fucking A.
That's what's happened.
Yeah.
That guy is just written in reverse and just like, well.
I
will say
it's
this.
Actually a girl. It's actually a female.
Oh, so apologies. Well, actually, no, I don't apologise. That's me assuming that most men call the trouble.
When I am doing a very manly, like, ridiculous voice for it. So.
Yeah. I do say this, but the times that I've been at O'Neill's, I am slightly threatened by the bouncers, but at the same time, that's probably their job.
Yeah, so, I know what you mean.
But I've never had to the point that they've tried to start on me. Usually, how you also, if she's a woman, they're not starting a fight with you. They're definitely not starting a fight with that woman.
Then, I mean, well, the next one actually kind of is very similar to what we were just talking about. Okay, hold on.
Same girl.
I've been dragged out by security just because someone threw drink at me and I complained. They hold my arms. Even let me get my jacket. Well, there's obviously a few. I reckon they wrote this one wide drunk. I reckon they wrote this one not long after it happened. Yeah. 1 star. I have been dragged out by security just because someone threw...
Immediately.
If I read it again. I've been dragged out by security just because someone threw drink at me and I complained. They hold my arms. Even let me get my jacket. That's nice of them.
Yeah, they sound
really nice. Held your arms, escorted you to go get your jacket. That's nice.
Making sure you don't fall over in the process.
Yeah, very good. Ah, well, there we go. Or is it? O'Neill's respond. Thank you for taking the time to leave us feedback about your experience with us. This statement is incorrect. You were ejected from the pub for trying to hit one of our customers and then one of our door supervisors. You then proceeded to film us and accuse our venue of racism. If you would like to take this further, please do not hesitate to contact or hesitate to call us, where I will be happy to discuss. I know I've butchered that at the end there. Fucking hell, what a reply!
No, that is a professional, and like it's passive aggressive. Is the great thing.
You were
like,
ejected from the pub.
It's passive aggressive how it should fucking
customers.
Yeah.
And supervisors.
I think
and then
you'll
you filmed
find-
us accusing our venue of
Yeah.
racism. Oh yeah, when they get the phones out and start filming.
Amazing. The phone out, yeah, it's such a. It's I've only been a victim of someone getting their phone out at
Me
me
too.
like once. But at the person that did it to me, I'm not sure they were even filming. In all
Right.
honesty. So yeah, it was. But yeah, it's a ridiculous fucking.
Mine
scenario.
was. It wasn't like anything untoward. It was just the angry customer when I worked in the fucking shop in Kingston. Classic. Right. Still in O'Neill's. Avoid at all costs. About that one, tuck it the fuck in. You've done that when you're fucking pissed.
Yeah, tuck in. Yeah,
Sounds like
absolutely
you're
tuck
being
it
a
in.
dick. Avoid at all costs. Isn't a safe place if you're. This is like another avoid at all costs. Oh, the avoid at all costs was the Jewish head. Actually, that was the other guy. Avoid at all costs.
That was the.
Yeah, it was the
Okay.
guy that I don't know.
So yes, it was the pretentious.
Yes,
the
yes. The pretentious. Avoid at all costs. Isn't a safe place if you're trying to have a nice night. Staff are corrupt. Corrupt? Fucking hell. This goes all the way to the top. This goes all the way to City Hall.
Yeah. Oh, dear.
Staff are corrupt and will turn a blind eye to any situations that happen. Fights in brackets. Oh, another bracket.
Really?
Fights in brackets, then immediately into, so we go, open bracket, fights, close bracket. Open bracket, immediately after the close bracket, grown men fighting young girls, close bracket. Oh, that's really
Dear
good.
God.
Oh, God. Okay, right.
I've had some like back in the day. I've had some really fun.
Oh, yeah,
nights
me
at
too.
O'Neill's.
Yeah, me too. Staff are corrupt and will turn a blind eye to any situation that happened. Fights. Grown men fighting young girls. Believe it or not, the staff are the ones who start the fights. Fucking hell. Oh my God.
What is
What
this?
is going on here?
Already, I am very much on team tuck it so far fucking in that you can pull it back over your head and re-tuck
Believe
it.
it or not, the staff are the ones who start the fights. Honestly, I've had better
Staff are
nights of
corrupt.
safe red Weatherspoons. If you're also thinking it might be a good Irish
That's
bar and you're
saying
Irish,
something.
don't bother going here. As people discriminate against the Irish go here as well, believe it or not. Thumbs up, exclamation mark behind the thumbs up. Like a really urgent, angry thumbs up. Like, what does that mean? Yes! Follow thumbs up emoji!
Thumbs out.
Take that. Fuck me. Oh, I love that.
People have got too much time on their
I love
hands,
the
man.
response. It's upsetting to hear that you did not receive top-notch service we strive to provide.
That's fair.
Oh, God.
That's someone in that pub reading that and it's like, does anyone know about this?
Oh.
They're just like, no.
Oh,
Were there any fights that weren't? Have you guys been starting fights
Oh,
again?
man.
No, boss.
food 1, service 1, atmosphere 1. Right. This one was only a week old, this next one.
Oh, cool.
DJ's horrendous.
Fresh.
We're still at O'Neill's. DJ's horrendous. Why is he playing the bongos? Ah, God.
A question we're all asking now.
The next one, and the response. The DJ, and they put DJ in quotation marks. The DJ is playing the bongos as it's a bongo player. Here at O'Neill's Kingston, we try new things and different styles of live music. This isn't your thing, that's no problem. We have plenty of other types of live music every Friday and Saturday. The DJ is horrendous. Why is he playing
Nice.
the bongos 1 star? Do you reckon he's just sat in there getting pissed up?
Because he can.
Do you reckon he's sat in there getting
'Cause he
pissed up?
can.
To be fair, he has done 102 reviews, so yeah, maybe they're all just that.
Oh, that's too much, man. That guy's trying to, like, maybe he was just trying to unlock
I think,
points
you
or
know what, I
something.
think that guy is actually just trying to be funny. but you still give it one. Just throw it a 1-star review and try and be funny.
I do like the concept of him still sat in there as he's writing that, like expecting.
To be fair, he did again. Actually, not to be fair, but he has gone also 1 out of 5 food, 1 out of 5 service, 1 out of 5 atmosphere. So actually, that is a bit fucking bitter. Like, so I think maybe he is actually pissed off.
That's absolutely tucking.
I think he actually is pissed off about the bongos. Oh my god, this is one of the first times I've seen one that has a different review in the food breakdown. This is still O'Neill's.
Okay.
Because we had a really horrible pizza experience at O'Neill. I'll make it sound like it fucking raped us or something. It didn't. It was just a really shit pizza. Because it was basically just a garlic bread with tomato puree on it.
It was fucking not good. It was not good. And I was excited. I'm always excited about finding a place that does pizza that isn't actually a pizza restaurant. Like,
yeah, fucking A. Right. Monday, the 27th. Ooh. Was my friend's birthday, so we went to O'Neill's for steaks. That's your first mistake, right there. If you're going out specifically for steaks, don't go there like... no offence to O'Neill's. Why would you just go to a pub?
Doesn't feel like a good location. Doesn't feel like a good location for that.
Besides getting the order wrong, no one came to ask us how the food was. I was dead. What? I was dead, and yet we sat in front of the bar. I think they mean it was dead. I think they mean it was quiet. Fuck, that really threw me then. Yeah. No one asked us how the food was. I was dead.
I was dead.
Written, I was dead.
I died.
Besides getting the order wrong, no one came to ask how the food was. I was dead.
Because I was
dead, and yet we sat in front of the bar, and no one bothered to clear the table. The little girl behind the bar. Oh, the little girl behind the bar. That's a bit fucking condescending. The little girl behind the bar was so cheeky and full of herself. Is this what O'Neill's has become? No! Service. Food. 2 out of 5.
Oh, that's better. That's an
Service,
improvement.
1 out of 5. Atmosphere, 1 out of 5. Oh, man.
Not bad.
I don't quite understand what the 1-star review is here. So the food... 2 out of 5. But she hasn't mentioned the food in the review. And I don't know why you went there for steaks. If you're going out specifically for steaks for your friend's birthday, go somewhere else. If you're going specifically for steaks,
there's
why would I'm sure they have a process. No one came to ask us how the food was. I was dead, and tack it in. Right, still in O'Neill's. 1 star. 5 months ago. Second time the food order has been lukewarm. Not hot. Just in case you don't know what lukewarm means.
For those that are slow.
In case you're unsure
just
about
in case
you
we're all
think
on the same
lukewarm's
page.
a boy down the road. So, second time the food order has been lukewarm. Not hot. Please also taste your burger. For nearly £20, it's barely edible. I suggest you take it off the menu. It's horrible. I don't usually complain, but supermarket brands are better. I love the linguine, but your Yorkshire pudding is also not edible as part of the Sunday lamb rump meal. The Yorkshire puddings break at the touch. Should be soft. Refinements to the food in dire need. Drink always great, as is the view. Unmatched.
Unmatched. The view is shit.
Oh no, we're in Hart's Boatyard. I apologise. We're in Hart's Boatyard.
Oh,
They're
okay.
very bad of me.
Okay.
We are in Hart's Boatyard, people.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh, me and my mum used to go there. It was one of our favourite places. And then you told me a story about how a bloke fucking walked out the bogs with his trousers around his ankles, still pissing.
That was insane.
It was,
yeah.
That was pretty bleak.
Oh, that's good. Oh,
Excellent.
man.
Excellent.
Supermarket brands are better. I really like the... I love the linguine. But not your Yorkshire pudding.
Get
This
out.
has been building up. But still, even though he says drinks are always great, as is the view on match, he's still giving it 1-star review. 1 for food. 5 out of 5 for service and 5 out of 5 for atmosphere. But still 1 star overall.
But still on the official vote, he's put 1. Well, that's a dick move. That's to tuck it in. It should be at least put like 3. if you put like 5 stars for something, that even like immediately bumps the average up to at least a 2.5.
Right, we're still in Hart's Boatyard. I ordered the chicken burger, and I can honestly say I've never been served something more disgusting. The chips were old and had blatantly been refried, as they were hard as nails and tasted of old oil. Big wooden oil. The chicken buttermilk was burnt and had fallen off the breast. The breast was old and dry. The lettuce had dark, soggy bits, and the tomatoes were powdery. It said it came with slaw, but there was none served. And then I had to hunt around to find someone there, as there were no staff about. I had a few bites, and then just could not eat any more, as it was so bad. And at $17.95, I have to say I was shocked that it even made it out. It truly wasn't edible. I'm not normally someone who complains, the staff were very nonchalant about it, but did offer me a refund. But I must admit, I was quite disappointed in how it was dealt with. Oh, fucking hell. It was a shame that
There's just no pleasing.
It's a shame if we've eaten there before and the food was okay, and now I've had a bad stomach for the afternoon, thanks to it. I know people have off days, but I'm shocked that someone actually thought that was acceptable to send out. He's got a bad stomach now, mate.
Jesus. Well,
shocking.
That is
shocking.
Yeah, well, I mean, a bad stomach.
You know what? I really enjoyed this.
I feel like those sort of things.
I like the description on this one. It's really good. The breast was old and dry. The lettuce had dark, soggy bits, and the tomatoes were powdery. I don't think I've ever it's just interesting description. Really paints a picture.
Yeah. It's very descriptive.
Very descriptive. You know what? He's gone for the time to describe. He's obviously angry. He's been let down. He's eaten there a few times before.
You know what? I think that's a justified complaint. But then was then also dealt with.
It
by
sounds
the
like it was.
So maybe unjustified. Yeah. So actually, I retract my statement. Tuck it the fuck in. You got your refund, mate. That shouldn't be a complaint.
Right. Okay. 1 star. 9 months ago. Utterly frustrating to book a table to be told they stopped serving food at the time the table was booked for.
When did you put the table for?
Imagine
like
going on a date with someone. You can just be like, I put the table for 7, and you get there. I mean, sort of the kitchen closed at 7. Why the fuck are you booking a table? Why did you think I was booking a table? Right. All I wanted to do was to put a smile on my beautiful girlfriend's face after a tough couple of weeks. After walking all the way up there. So disappointing. Why have a time slot? There's no food. It's just ridiculous. Food, 1 out of 5. Service, 1 out of 5. Atmosphere, 1 out of 5.
Why do they do this? What's all this breakdown shit? That is
I love
just
this.
like,
All I wanted to do was put.
Is that like that breakdown that you say like blah 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 blah? Is that like an official thing?
Official thing. It's an official thing on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right,
I'm only really seeing it the short ones. The long ones I've screenshotted aren't in the view, but yeah. They're pretty much all one ones. But I do like that. I like this one where he's like, all I wanted to do was put a smile on my beautiful girlfriend's face after a tough couple of weeks.
What's happened?
Exactly, that's what I want to know. Why? Hearts Boatyard did reply. Hi, thank you for your feedback. I'm really sorry this happened on your visit to us. I assure you that this is not the norm and only occurred as we had 2 private events in our restaurant and bar, meaning the bookings shouldn't have been available. This is completely my responsibility, so please accept my sincere apologies that you came all the way here. I do hope you'll try us again, and we can show you our usual standards of food and service.
Fair enough. I think that's a good quality copy and paste.
Yes, I think so. Yes, I mean, you know what? That is a fucking piss take. I mean, I do feel for this one, actually. That is an annoying one. You've booked it. It is a glitch. It's a mistake. It's not a glitch, but it is a human error mistake. But still, you've booked a table. You've come down there with your girlfriend. There's no table. And you've walked. No, oh dear. Right. Last one, I think, from Hearts Boatyard, but I've got it. Oh, no, it's not the last one. Oh, no, it is. But it's quite a big one. It's got a good response. Right. This one kicked off by the sounds of it. This was a year ago. All caps. Do not book your event with Hearts Boatyard. This is a difficult review to write, but my wife and I feel compelled to either force this venue to drastically improve how they manage their events, or to avoid any other couple/family having the same experience as us. We had our wedding party / reception here on the 3rd of June 2023 for 70 people. This review was only written a year ago. It's obviously still angry from the year before, still going, I guess. Which we began arranging with Hearts nearly a year ago, and from start to finish the organisation has been a nightmare. To start with, communicating with them is like pulling teeth. They don't respond to emails unless you call them. At first they said we would have no minimum spend, then they said a high figure, then a low figure. Getting them confirmed what they actually wanted to secure the venue took several months. On the night itself, they clearly weren't prepared for so many guests, as there were very long queues at the bar, which several guests complained about. At the end of the night, they were then unexpectedly asked to go to the bar and clear the bill, several thousands of the bill, which had already been paid in person for the food last month. They wasted 30 minutes of our wedding night while we persuaded them that we had paid, which is quite embarrassing given we still had guests with us. Then 4 days after the event, we received an email at midnight saying we owed them the deposit that we paid in October last year. They are a complete mess, and have been nothing but stress to deal with. They clearly have severe internal communication management issues. Fortunately, the venue is nice and in great location by the river, and we had good weather and we had a good time, but we'd never consider booking an event with them again. Justified as fuck. But what the hell do you say to that?
Yeah, absolutely. Asking for a deposit twice is an absolute
making you kind of pay the thousands at the end of the day with people still there? Right. What the hell do you say to this? Oh, I do like their shitty response here. You straight away at Hearts Boatyard have come in with a bit of a fucking just the dear guest. Dear
attitude.
guest.
Bit of an attitude.
You know they are. Dear guest. I have left this for a while now, as I want to word this in a way that doesn't make me come across in poor manner. Oh shit. God, Hearts Boatyard are going to go in. Fucking hell. All I will say on this matter is that we were left short on the evening by £800. This is very frustrating on our part, as we know this happened, but we feel like we gave a great service leading up to and on the evening. We do not charge a room hire for any of our large parties. We just want our guests to pay for their food and drink and have a wonderful time, which you had up until the point of payment. We then left it for a few days, as it was your wedding night, and we wanted you to have some space. Drop my phone again. We emailed at the end of a very busy shift for us all, just to reach out about the missing payment. We didn't call or harass. We left a message for you to be in touch when you could. I will leave this here, and I wish you all the happiness going forwards. Kind regards, Alex. Oh my god, I got to drop my phone. I like their response. Even though I agree with other people, now we got a bit of a different spin on it.
Alright. No, well, there you go. I was just like, I mean, I'm back on the fence, Greg, in all honesty.
Now we got over there, wasn't being harassed and all this,
There's clearly only one way to settle this. And
yes,
it's a punch up
they
in the
should
car
meet
park.
for a punch-up in the car park. I agree.
Absolutely.
They should go for a punch-up in the car park. At dawn. At dawn.
Mate, no. At closing, when everyone's rolled up and like the staff are stressed and he's got that fucking stress anger, like that'd be a great fight.
Right. I've only got a couple more here.
Okay.
Well, I've pubs and I got a couple of restaurant ones, but we're there. It's good. We're getting there.
We're already an hour over.
Well,
so we're just
episode 250. Don't worry. We'll
make it a
fucking banger of me reading from my phone. Is this one? Right, we're going to the Mill. A year ago, 1 star. When's the last time you were in the Mill? There's a question. I have no idea. I literally have no idea.
Could very well be close to 20
I have no
years
idea.
ago.
Even when I did that, not...
Oh, no, I'll tell you when the last time was. When we played a fucking gig there. And after that,
that probably was the last
never
time.
went
I was
back.
too scared to go back afterwards. That probably was.
I wasn't scared. I just had fucking no business being.
Yeah, 'cause I used to get quite a lot of Nat Jacks, like, back in the day. Back then,
Yeah.
God, you get a banging fucking bacon,
Used to be a
fucking burger and a beer for a £5. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, it was such a good fucking burger back then.
A Monday night
Pound
in
a
there was
pint.
always a good one. It was like the pound a
pint.
pint night. Always
Yeah.
a fucking absolute madness. Just pure
So,
madness.
this guy goes on his review. Awful, dingy, dirty place. Felt unwelcome and I'm a South Londoner. Nah, not going back there.
Alright, see you later.
We're disappointed to hear
it's
the
not for
negative
everyone.
experience I had at our location. Nah, that's just a copy and paste of Spond.
They always pop up on TikTok. They got like a TikTok.
What,
on
the
there.
mill? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't see him pop up, no.
Yeah.
No.
Oh well. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
you're not missing much. It's just fucking.
I mean, it don't happen here. Awful, dingy,
No
dirty
offence.
place. Felt unwelcome, and I'm a South Londoner. Nah, not going back there. Okay, well, yeah, there's your 1-star review.
Oh, fuck off back to Millwall then, you cunt.
We're in the Kingston now. Funny enough, not as many as I expected there to be.
Ooh.
I remember it being like.
Yeah, because no one wants to admit being there.
No, this was a bit confusing, this one. So, a year ago, 1-star review. Now, to be fair, I did see a lot of reviews accusing them of being racist. Loads of them. Not by saying maybe not loads of them, but I saw a lot of people mention. I avoided a lot of those ones. But this one is just like, it just makes me, I don't know. Asians and white boys can't go. If you dance with someone's, Africans will come out and warn you. Don't dance with a girl, they own everything. Just a pity on this club and management. Don't even think about taking your girlfriend there. I know, right?
What?
Service, 4 out of 5. Atmosphere, 1 out of 5. Didn't eat, so no food, I guess. Asians and white boys can't go. If you dance with someone's, Africans will come out and warn you. Don't dance with a girl, they own everything. Sounds like he's going into a fucking strip club or something.
That's weird. That's a weird fucking thing
Is
to
he
say.
in the right place? It sounds like he's
Yeah.
talking about a strip bar somewhere. More just because of the, if you dance with someone, Africans will come out and warn you, don't dance with a girl, they own
Yeah.
everything. Is he saying they own all the girls?
Asians and whites be warned. That's fucking weird, man. I don't trust
No, I don't
that.
trust
I
it
don't
either. It's a
trust that
bizarre
review
one,
at all.
that one.
I mean, at the same time, I'm not going to bout and fucking prove him wrong. Like, I've got no intentions of going to the King's Ton anytime soon.
Well, this one mentions a member of staff by name. Ellie, this is still the ton. Ellie took my drink without the clarification whether or not it was a drink I paid for. Fair enough, she didn't know it was my drink, but I think it's disgusting how the person we were trying to talk to did not listen, not happy. Food 1, service 1, atmosphere 1. So Ellie, someone just basically cleared the table and took her drink. Or without the clarification it would have been paid for. So that indicates it was a full drink? I don't understand.
Bollocks to them. Bollocks to them.
6 months ago, 1 star. Before I read the review, I'm going to... Food, 3 out of 5. So, for the King, it's the highest we've seen in these reviews. That's at the ton. Service, 1 out of 5. Atmosphere, 1 out of 5. The review itself. Felt humiliated and shamed. Ruined my meal and the rest of my night. Food, 3. What did they do to
No
Felt
further
humiliated
context, apparently.
and shamed, ruined my meal and the rest of my night. What the fuck happened? Oh, I want to know a bit more on that one.
Doesn't make sense.
Doorman stole my vape and vape cleaning kit.
Ugh.
Give me back my vape
Is that
cleaning
necessary?
kit. Tuck it in.
Oh dear. My vape
Tuck
cleaning
it
kit.
in.
I remember once walking past the King's Ton after a night at the Cocks, and obviously their outdoor smoking bit, and there were these 2 shabby little cunts, and they asked me for a cigarette, and I was pissed. And usually when I'm pissed, I just give out cigarettes.
Yeah.
So I gave them, and then they tried like yanking my headphones off,
Who did? The bouncers?
and it was just like, no, these 2 little chavvy cunts
Right,
in the
okay.
smoking section. And they just tried to like yank them out my ears, and they were just like, "Hey, yeah, what do you think about that?" And I was just like, "I don't care, man. They're just like still attached to my iPod and still working. So like, what's going on?" And I was like, "I'm gonna leave now." And then they were just stuck in the smoking area, just sort of like shouting, and I was just like, "Oh, weird."
Yeah,
pair
it is
of
a
cunts."
weird... Yeah, don't go grabbing another
I
man's
think they were
headphones.
trying to like, I think they were trying to coerce me into punching one of them. I think. But I think, I don't care. I was just like, well, these still work, so I don't know what you were trying to do.
Be a dick.
Yeah.
I remember crossing a road in Kingston once, and the wind blew my hat off and my headphones all in one go, and I had to like fumble around the road trying to catch them while the fucking light was changing from red to green. Very embarrassing. Right outside Kingston
That is
College.
brutal. Oh shit!
Yeah, and it had a lead and everything. Oh, it was a nightmare. We're going to quickly nip into Browns.
Okay.
And then the next establishment is the last establishment. We're going to quickly nip into Browns just for a cheeky quick one. Ready? This was a year ago. 1 star. Well, what can I say? Awful experience. I had to give 1 star, otherwise it won't post online. No stars for any of it. Looking in from the outside, the restaurant looks lovely, but needs to have some heating on. It was very cold. The music was way too loud, and I love loud music in the right place. Ex-nightclub DJ. Yeah. Get rid of the...
Fuck off, does it say
it does
that?
say ex-nightclub DJ in brackets.
Oh,
Get rid of the
God.
waitresses. Awful. Wouldn't look at us. Didn't once smile. Took the mickey out of me when I said oh no when she said they didn't have the festive special cocktail ingredients that we were looking forward to trying. Then told me,
God.
at least I don't have to work. Probably get rid of this person that makes the starters. My husband's was cold. Our steaks were nicely cooked, but they could have been better quality. The broccoli looked like it'd been reheated from the day before. Our Christmas night out was ruined. We had never been so relieved to leave a restaurant. I should have read the other reviews before booking this awful venue. Such a shame.
Jesus.
My favourite bit, of course, is the staff took the mickey out of me when I said oh no when they said they didn't have the festive special cocktail ingredients they were looking forward to trying.
I like the unnecessary mentioning of them being an ex.
Yeah, that's good as well. Into that one, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay, I mean, it just sounds like a lot of nothing, this one to me. I don't quite understand what the problem is here. They didn't smile. Steaks were nicely cooked, but could have been better. That just seems like a dig now. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Could have been better.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, fucking mate, tuck all of them in. Tuck this entire
It's
group
true,
of
it's
fucking
true.
twats. In.
This is good. I like this one. This is still in Browns. No. Had the egg Benedict overcooked. Good old eggs Benedict. Just for you, detective. No. Had the eggs Benedict overcooked and big taste of cider. Still, 1 hour later, fighting bad aftertaste. Sent the food back and the server didn't say anything. Not good. Lot of bussy servers doing nothing. Highly overpriced. There are even better places close by. Absolutely no go. Service 1, food 1, atmosphere 2. Okay.
It's my favourite. I think it's my favourite voice. That you do.
Still
I think
hurts.
that genuinely is my
Good.
favourite voice.
I love it.
Yeah, of course it does.
It's
It's
good.
raspy as fuck, man. Like,
I think I've mentioned this quite often. I actually re-listened to a bit of Time for Jonah ago recently, and it's amazing. Right, the last place
Yeah.
we're going to go to is actually talked about going there recently. It's very popular. It's very popular online. And fucking Poor Boys. Well, it's not called fucking Poor
Oh,
Boys. Just
yeah,
Poor
yeah,
Boys.
yeah.
Now I have to say, their review section is big. And it is pretty much all glowing fucking reviews. In fact, all these places are. Majority, all their rates are, they're at least 3+ stars with these places we've talked about on their reviews.
it's all
Overall,
influencers,
yeah.
man.
But this Poor Boys, they're, I had to click the 1-star review to find some. But they're still fun. This one was a month ago. Had seen this on social media and had been wanting to go for ages. The food in the photos look amazing, so I was really looking forward to it. Once we got the food, it was all heavily battered, more than you would see in a fish and chip shop. All the food tasted the same and was very bland. The only taste was overly used herbs. I was also really unhappy with the lack of sauce in our buns. Ooh. In the photos, they make it look like the food has lots of sauce. People really... I mean, I like sauce. But it was dry, and I couldn't even taste the hot sauce on my chicken, and it had little mayo. I also ordered the fried pickles, which tasted nothing like the pickles, just a bit blander. Considering the amount of people going outside, I really thought it would be good. We also had to get our own cutlery, and drinks were served in plastic cups, no plates for food. Taking into account the high prices, it's not worth it at all. Better off going to KFC. 1. Food 1, service 2, atmosphere 1.
Dig.
That is a fucking dig, man. That's because you've seen it on fucking
It's a
Instagram.
big
And
dig.
you've gone there and it's
It's
not
a big
how you
dig,
fucking
yeah.
thought it would be.
You've gone there with high expectations based on someone else's
someone's
experience.
and expecting it. Yeah, that's it. Right, this
Dickhead.
tuck it in.
Tuck it
this
in.
one, this one a year ago as well. So disgusted! I cannot believe this was allowed to be served. My chicken was completely raw. I could not eat it in the rest of. I could not eat it the rest of my meal. I felt so sick. My friend's food was the exact same, raw and pink. She felt terribly sick afterwards. I have no bad words to say against the staff and the service, so that's good. However, that is good. I've heard that wrong then. I have no bad words to say against the staff and the service, however. They were friendly and polite. I'm never going back here though, and I've actually developed a fear of chicken, thanks. I've actually developed a fear of chicken thanks to this place. Do not recommend this place. Don't do it yourself. Food 1, service 1, atmosphere 1. Now obviously my favourite bit in this is I have actually developed a fear of chicken thanks to this place.
Yeah, why would that develop?
I'm not eating chicken, just chicken. I'm now she's probably scared of an actual chicken. Like seeing a chicken and just being terrified.
How often do you see a chicken?
I can't watch Moana
How often do you
anymore.
see a live chicken, Greg? I couldn't tell you the last time I saw a live chicken. I saw lobsters.
I saw
today.
chickens
That's
yesterday.
fucking good. And I saw in the Korean supermarket 2
Oh,
crabs.
nice!
having a
Yeah,
fight.
put 'em up.
Yeah. They wouldn't
That's
let me
a shame.
gamble on it though. So it's just yeah.
No, that's So fucking I imagine her now. I'm saying her, being just scared of actual chickens now. Walking fucking into a farm and just shitting herself. No,
Like
damn you,
but
poor boys in
what,
Kingston! You did this to me.
just seeing it.
I used to love chickens.
What about do you reckon they freak out about seeing a raw chicken in the supermarket?
And just chicken nuggets in the freezer as well.
Just
Opens the
anytime.
freezer and there's fucking
Anytime.
chicken nuggets in there.
Yeah.
Ah! Damn you, poor boys!
They hate that. They hate that current McDonald's advert advertising the Stormzy meal because it's
Is
got
the
9
Stormzy
chicken
meal
nuggets
like
in it. And she's got to
Stormzy?
hear it.
Is that what that is? Oh, that's an old man question.
Yeah.
I haven't seen an advert for it. I've just seen
mate,
posters, but there's not. It just a Stormzy meal, and I'm like, is that what that is?
It's entered our algorithm on YouTube, so we get the actual
Right,
advert coming, and I just it's like yo nine.
Well, that's it. Because now obviously because I fucking went premium months ago, I don't see any adverts now. I literally don't see adverts. Ages ago. Ages ago. Because it's all I watch.
Bastard.
I realise that's all I
bastard.
watch. Pretty much. Most of the thing I watch is YouTube. And when I'm with Indiana watching her stuff as well, it's annoying.
fair.
And you know what? I do not regret it. Honestly. Because I just watched it on TV, so I could just put ad blocker on my TV. Because I watch on TV all the time. It was just getting so ridiculous. Anyway, don't get me started on that. I'm very happy.
I cut off my my Spotify subscription for 2 reasons. Mainly because I found myself not listening to it as much, but also I didn't get a Spotify Wrapped at the end of the year,
you?
and it fucking pissed me off. I didn't get it at
shit.
all. So I was like, you know what? Why the fuck am I paying for this service?
Yeah, I
Fuck
got
these
mine.
people. Lasted like a month, and I was just like, I can't handle these fucking adverts.
Yeah, no, it's a nightmare, isn't it?
I got paid, and I was like, fine, I'm back.
I'm back, boys. All right, we're going to do last one from Poor Boys, and this is the last one, okay?
Okay.
I like this one. 1-star review 11 months ago. Me and the lads came all the way from Wolves to feast at Poor Boys. We saw the ad online with the dipping sauce and burgers, and it looked fantastic. Booked a day off work and made the 400 miles round trip. It actually put
Wasted
drip,
time.
not trip. Booked a day off work and made the 400 miles round trip.
Wankers.
We found the experience poor overall. The fried chicken on selection was quite bland. We expected more flavour, which was a regular fried chicken. As the locations on the small canal, when we first entered and took a seat, there was a tiny fly problem. They were everywhere, inside the eating area, close to the entrance. We even moved further into the restaurant, and the problem was resolved. The food was
That was. I mean, that's a fair. I would take that as fair criticism.
The service was good. We felt very welcome once we arrived. The decorations felt like I was on an old type wooden shack, which was cool. Food 1 out of 5. Service 4 out of 5. Atmosphere 1 out of 5.
Well, how are you gonna say that you like the surroundings and shit, and then give it 1 out of 5 for atmosphere? I would consider the decor of the place to be part of the atmosphere.
I agree with you there. Yeah, I'm with you there. That's a shame.
Yeah. Well, at least he didn't leave with a fear of chicken.
That's good.
I guess is the
Yeah.
That poor person. I wonder if they've got over that, or if they're still afraid
probably.
of chicken.
I mean, that was within the last year, so I imagine they're still terrified of it.
Yeah. Probably going
to go for therapy. Yeah, but it sounds the way it's written.
Yeah.
I've now, thanks to this place, I've now developed a fear of chicken. I imagine she is seeking help from it, like trying to push forward with the case. That's the sort of thing you do to get the court on your side, isn't it? If it goes, not that that's what's happening.
Therapists. Their therapist is currently at the raw sack phase of their treatment. Just showing the raw. What do you see? And they're just like chicken.
I haven't even put the paint on yet.
Chicken. What do you see?
Yeah, mad. Okay, fucking hell.
Oh man. Well, Kingston.
Oh, he didn't
what can
disappoint
I say?
Again, Kingston. Amazing, fantastic. Oh,
absolutely.
Yes.
Well played. Well played.
Excellent. That was good fun.
We should try and get some. We should. It makes me wish that we had more bad reviews for our podcast.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we haven't got that many. So leave us a review on your podcatcher of choice. Right, that was episode 250. That's the longest one we've done in a while. That's good fun. I enjoyed that. We did have a few interruptions that hopefully you may or may not notice in the edit, but it is what it is. We fucking. It's still kicking off that side, Jules, Joe.
That's how it happens. Let's have a look. I can't see the siren.
No, it's
all been resolved.
All clear.
Everyone
stand down.
All been resolved. Lovely. Yeah. Pipe down. Pipe
the fuck down. Right, everyone, thanks for listening. That was a lot of fun. We'll be back in a couple of weeks with another episode. Who knows what that would be about? I don't know. I'll find out before you do, probably, though. Yeah. Or I just wing it.
Thanks for sticking with us for 250
I mean,
episodes,
new
guys.
and old,
that's
the
been
fact you're
muchly
here,
appreciated.
It all fucking means everything. Thank you so much.
This has always been more for us than it has been
for the fact you guys are here just is what it is, but that's fine.
Bonus. An absolute bonus. Thanks for jumping along with us and our silly little
adventures.
Hobby. this silly little hobby that we call podcast.
Just to hang out and record it.
Greg,
yes, always a pleasure. Thank you very much. I was trying to find what I wanted to quote for my sign off, but I can't find it. I think I found it. I haven't found it, but I'll go with this one instead. I've been Greg Armstrong. The roast potatoes are no more Armstrong.
You said Greg Armstrong and then said Armstrong. Keep it in.
I will keep it in.
I've been Joe.
Oh my god! I was just reading it when you said that. Laughable pretentious. Yeah. I was trying to find the bloody. I couldn't find it. The fucking generously portioned fucking weird fucking one. Oh well.
Yeah. Reasonably.
No, there was two back to back. Yeah, it was weird. Anyway, there we go.
Reasonably
generously. He's done it. He's pulled it back. Fucking hell. The potatoes are no more. Imagine like the Emperor from Star Wars saying that.
More potatoes.
Right, that was fun. Right, now I'm going to sit down and.
I like my potatoes.
On that note, bye.
Yeah.
You've been listening to The All Seen Guys with Greg and Joe, where Greg probably had some kind of list and Joe most likely went for a piss 5 minutes before the end. If you hear this, it means that Greg hasn't sorted an outro yet. So maybe just imagine some music here, because honestly, that's all I actually wanted. Okay, bye.